Nice move, right by. Layup and good, and that'll be N one. Welcome to Shawsheen Tech for tonight's 2019 MIAA Boys Division III North Basketball Tournament first round matchup between the Shawsheen Tech Rams and your Wilmington Wildcats. The Rams come in with a 17-4 overall record and 13-3, tied for first place in the Commonwealth Athletic Conference Large. Shawsheen enters the tournament as the number 3 seed, having won 17 of the last 19 games. The Tech is led by Coach Greg Bendel, 2019 CAC Coach of the Year, also a Wilmington resident, as well as a town selectman. Your 14th seeded Wildcats finished the regular season 5-15 overall, 1-13 in the Middlesex League. The Cats qualified for the state tournament by finishing with a Division III record of 5-3. Led by third-year coach Dennis Ingram, the Wildcats are making their second straight appearance in the D3 state tournament. The last meeting between these two schools took place last year at the Boston Garden, with the Wildcats prevailing. The winner of tonight's game will advance to the next round to play Hamilton-Wenham. Date, time, and location to be determined. We'll be back with the starting lineups and opening tip right after this.
WCTV's coverage of Wildcats sports this winter season is sponsored by Analog Devices, proudly supporting the Wilmington community for over 40 years.
Welcome back to Shawsheen Tech Gymnasium for this Division III North MIAA matchup between the Shawsheen Rams and your Wilmington Wildcats. As we get set, we'll get the starting lineups and we'll get this tip-off right after these lineups are announced. Time for Wilmington guard, a sophomore, Owen Surratt, number 2. At guard also, number 3, junior, Kevin Palmerino. Now the other guard, number 24, Stephen Anthony, senior. Forward, number 5, Chris Stokes, captain, senior captain. And our final star for the Wildcats, number 14, Evan Watala, is a sophomore. Coached by, again, Dennis Ingram in his third year, second consecutive trip here we've made to the MIA tournament. And now for the home of Shawsheen Tech Rams, the number 3 seed. Number 23, Jalen Maskell, a junior from Billerica. Number 32 will come up next, a senior from Tewksbury, Jared Rizzo. Number 2, guard, Casey DeCosta, senior from Tewksbury as well. Ryan Quinones, number 11, a senior guard from Billerica, also a captain, and the other captain, number 10, Zach Mickle, also a senior from Billerica. Billerica is coached by Wilmington native Greg Bendel. They come in winners of 17 of the last 19. The Wildcats qualified this tournament by beating Stoneham a couple weeks ago and winning 5 of their 8 Division III games. 3 referees for tonight's game, 8-minute quarters. Wildcats are going to try to stay in the game. Either speed it up or slow it down. It'll be a matter of trying to offensive and defensive rebound, not make too many turnovers. Like I said, I got to go real quickly. Surratt, Palmerino, Stokes, Watalas, and Muncie for the, and Anthony for the Wildcats. DeCoste, Smith, Mickle, Quinones, Massengale, and Rizzo for the Tech Rams. Jared Rizzo will jump center against Chris Stokes. Stokes and Anthony are seniors. The only junior on the team for a starter is Massengale, 23. Again, Shawsheen comes into this game red hot. Lost their first 2 games and they just got on a quick roll, won 17 of 19. Tip will be won by Surratt with a Shawsheen. Surratt misses the layup, and again they'll try to force a little run. There's Mickle. Underneath to Quinones, stolen away by Stokes, up ahead to Surratt for 2. Again, trying to speed them up. I guess the goal of the coach right now is they're going to try to speed them up. There's no size advantage for the Wildcats, so they'll press and try to speed up the game a little bit. Passes they got away with the travel there. Gets down low. This is going to be the problem. They got to box out and defend. That's 32. Jared Rizzo misses the shot. Shot by Anthony. The three is long and misses. 2-0 Wildcats. 7:19 to play. Tackle comes, set up their offense. The Wildcats are in a man-to-man. Some help. Out to long three is good. Nickel with the long three to take the lead. Now they'll press the Wildcats. Now Wildcats going to break the press and try to be offensive and score. Stokes with the three ball. Good. Again, wide open here, left side for Stokes. 5-3 Wildcats with the lead. 6:45 to play, first period. And again, what the Cats are trying to do here is speed the game up, try to turn them over. Three balls, deep three is up over the back rim. Casey DeCosta, a little strong. And because the ball's out of bounds, they'll probably set their press over as well. Wilmington has not had a lot of issue breaking the press early. Again, don't want to try to turn it over. Going to get off across half court. Anthony gets the break. Finds Stokes. Palmerino. Stokes again, right side. Again, now they'll settle in their offense. Long three for Anthony is off the glass. Banks are open here at the Tech here on Tuesday night. Wildcats out to a quick 8-3 lead. 2 3-pointers and a steal. And they'll try to press as Mickle breaks press. Granona's up. Shot is up, in and out. Rebound. He's 32. Rizzo, long three. Again, rebound is good. That's what they're going to have to be careful. They take the long three. Jared Massingale with a rebound to turn it back into a 2-point. Wildcats break press. Stokes goes hard to the hole and scores. Not a lot of good defense being played here by the Rams as they got a break here. Massingale, he gets fouled and misses. Excuse me, that was Rizzo, not Massingale. Massingale with the last bucket. Rizzo with the breakaway. This is one thing the Wildcats going to be very aware of tonight is if they get the if they score, they have to get back on defense quick because the Tech's going to inbound quick. First free throws tonight for 32 Jared Rizzo, senior from Tewksbury. Free throws up and it's good. Wildcats 10, Rams 6, 5:43 to play. First quarter. Second free throw is good. Going to be important. Every team making their free throws tonight. As we saw last night in the girls' game, missed free throws can really hurt. Anthony almost runs into the trap, but Palmerino breaks free. Talos, right side. Now they'll spread it out again. Look for a good shot. 2-3 zone. Played by the Tech Rams. Skip pass. Talos to Anthony. Anthony back to Atala. He's open for the three ball. He's going to have to make these. That's going to be all front rim and short. Rebounded by Tech, and they'll break. Mickle. Again, pretty good back defense, man-man. Even with that size differential, they're back in the man. They'll dump it down low. 32 is Rizzo. Kicks it back out to Massingale. That's a three if it's good. Misses. Got an offensive rebound. Mickle will reset. And the Wildcats got a team rebound here. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Watalas and Anthony fight for it, but it's rebounded by Watalas, so push it up court. Gets it to Palmerino. Palmerino takes it right to the rack. Shot good. Not the shot you want there. You get the break, got to pull it out there. Wilmington with a wild shot. 10-7, 4:43 to play. Mickle drives length of the court, gets fouled by Stokes. Again, bad shot on the offensive end leads to an easy shot on the defensive end as Mickle took it length of the court. Stokes got caught running backwards. Foul to avoid the two. Senior number 10, Zach Mickle from Billerica for the Tech Rams. Shooting 2 free throws. First shot is missed. 4:41 to play, 10-7, Wildcats with the lead. It's important when they get into offense, they settle themselves down and find good proper shots. Palmerino rushed that one a little bit. Second shot is in and out of the rim, rebounded by Anthony, and he'll push, he'll press. Owen Surratt for the three ball from the right side. That's going to be tipped and off front of the rim again. Now they'll have no balance. Massingale will bring it up court. Finds Quinones, back to Mickle. Mickle's going to be the primary ball handler. Owen Surratt's going to have to really play. He just traveled right through the lane. They're going to call that down on the floor. That foul's on Surratt. On the floor. T foul number 3. 4:22 to play. Pickle inbounded underneath the basket, back out to Quinones. That three ball is no good by DeGhost. Again, another offensive rebound. Massagale finds Mickle. Shot is long. They're shooting a lot of three balls off ours, or man-to-man. Another offensive rebound. This is where Wilmington's really going to have to hustle and work. Good rebound there. A couple missed shots. Anthony will push. He's got Surratt. Bring it back out. Settle it down. Run clock. Use your size advantage, your dis size advantage, your outside, your quickness. Again, there's a bad pass. We see that a lot here with high school players. Surratt tries to take the ball baseline, tries to force it into the middle of the Stokes, and there's nothing there. Wildcats back out in the man-to-man. Rizzo gets DeGross for three. That's going to be long, too. Rebounded by Surratt. Wildcats ball. Watales will bring it up, set up the offense. 3:34, first quarter, 10-7. Wildcats with the lead. Maybe a little bit too quick on offense for the Cats. Anthony with the bump. Rebounded by Stokes. They're going to call that a jump ball. Possession now belongs to the Rams. They're going to consider the opening tip to be a little strange thing there. Brian Clark is in, replacing Watales. Just give a little bit more size. Again, they're man press. Trying not to speed them up. Quinones.
Ryan, come on, you gotta get your hands off.
Again, another reach-in foul on. Gotta move feet. Can't play with your hands. And that'll be on the floor. Team foul number 4. So 5 minutes into the game here, 14 fouls on the Wildcats. That foul was on Ryan Clark. Ball is inbounded out here to Cost. Mickle drives lane, shoots a wild shot, picks up his own rebound. And they're going to call that foul on the floor again. One of the issues the Wildcats going to have with no size is they're going to have trouble rebounding, and they're also going to have trouble if they get the game down in the paint on the block. So playing the man-to-man, right now the idea that Coach Ingram was trying to, if you man him, you should be able to get a body on that man. Underneath their own basket, Shawsheen Tech inbounds. 32 is Rizzo. Back out to Mickle. Finds Quinones, top of the key. DeCoste. Again, good defense here by the Cats. Jumper is no good. Tip rebound nice play by Surratt to tip it back to Palmerino. Wildcats will push. See if they settle themselves down. Anthony left side. Ryan Clark gets blocked. Nothing but a block. Massingale with a good block. That'll fire up the crowd here. It's about all that'll do. Blocks it out of bounds, fires up the crowd. Wilmington will maintain possession. 2:32 to play. Wilmington with a 10-7 lead, first quarter. Big crowd, both sides tonight. Really good crowd here at the Shawsheen. These schools are next door neighbors. Clark finds Surratt. That's Palmerino. Long three ball. Anthony is off front of the rim, no good. Rebound, stripped away, and he'll be pushed by the Shawsheen Tech Rams. Quinones, nice play by Surratt. Nice play by Palmerino. Palmerino gets it to Clark, throws it behind. Palmerino picks it up again. Gonna take it right in the hole. Running one-hander, no good. Rebounds his own rebound. Oh, he gets knocked to the floor. Out of bounds off of the Shawsheen Tech. Timeout called for Shawsheen Tech. Let's reset it. Really good quick action. 6 minutes of that first quarter. Wildcats with a 10-7 lead as Shawsheen is having a lot of trouble putting the biscuit in the basket. Can't throw the ball in the ocean. Throw the ball in the ocean from the pier right now, and if it's not for their offensive rebounding, Wilmington would be in a nice, comfortable lead. But again, 10-7 probably what Coach Ingram would trade here. Like I said, 2:03 to play. Wildcats have to really, once they get past half-court line, if they do not have an easy break to the hole, try to pull it back out, work clock, work for a good shot, get a good look at a three, and try to stay in the game in that manner. Defensively, you got to body up and, you know, on every missed shot, be able to body up and turn and try to box out as best you can, even though they're a lot bigger. They're going to reach over top. 5 team fouls for the Wildcats. 0 team fouls for the down. Palmer and Bolo under his own basket. Muncie in the game for the Wildcats, replacing Clark. So it's Muncie, Surratt, Stokes, Anthony, and Palmerino. Anthony will take the ball left side, try to beat his man off the dribble. Kick it back out. Oh, that's too much effort. It's going to be a walk. Again, Surratt making the sophomore mistake. Anytime he gets the ball into the paint area, he seems to always try to rush himself. That was not a smart play. Second turnover first half. 1:50 to play. Wilmington still with a 10-7 lead. Same starting five in for your Shawsheen Tech Rams. Quinones to bring the ball up half court. Rizzo. Long three is good. Sweet. Nice shot. Again, if you're going to give them that open a shot, they're going to make it. That was Mickle, who was the Mickle was the player of the year in the CAC Large. Muncie on the left side. Finds Palmerino. He's got an open look. He's going to throw it long. Rebounded by Surratt. Kick it back out to Muncie. Muncie's floater is no good. Rebounded by Mickle, and they'll push. 10-10, 1:09 to play. First quarter. Shawsheen Tech trying to get into their rhythm. Wilmington staying in the man. Mickle's long three is long or short. Offensive rebound is put up and in. Again, the biggest problem we're having, Jared Rizzo, big rebound. Big problem Wilmington's always going to have is offensive, defensive rebounding. The ball is tipped by Massengale. He gets fouled going in, but no way. 43 seconds to play, 14-10. Tech leads. Palmerino's got Surratt there, and they're going to tip at everything. Again, you got to move your body to the ball. Wilmington in trouble here. DeCosta's three is long. Offensive rebounded by the Tech. Rizzo drives on here and scores. 23 seconds up. They get past half court, hold for last shot. 16-10. Wildcats have been outscored. Almost 10-0. Surratt gets to Muncie across half court. Finds Stokes. Stokes will shoot the three. It's good. The senior, Chris Stokes, cuts the lead to three. 7 seconds to play. 16-13. Wildcats trail first quarter. Can't let the guy have that much of a lane. That'll be, Shawsheen with a major mistake as they gave a lot of lane there to Quinones, who should have probably taken that shot. Instead, he dumped it off to Rizzo at the end of one quarter. Wildcats trail Shawsheen Rams 16-13. We'll be back after this.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund reading.
No.
Let me try. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out words.
Playing world music.
What?
I give up.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
Welcome back to Shawsheen Tech. As we come into the second quarter of this MIAA Division III North contest between the Shawsheen Tech Rams and your Wilmington Wildcats. As we come out to start the quarter, the Shawsheen Tech won a nice run there to end the quarter with a 16-13 lead. A big three-pointer right at the end by Chris Stokes that got the Wildcats to 13. They had been on 10 for a long time. Possession arrow belongs to the Wildcats. So as we start this 8-minute quarter, well within reach. The only thing that I notice, I have to look, is the team foul situation. 5 for the Wildcats, 0 for Shawsheen Tech. So the home court advantage is in effect here. Anthony drives out to Palmerino's three, is off front rim. Again, that seems to be penetrate, dish, and try to hit the three. Rebounded by Mickle. Mickle finds Quinones. Back to DeCoste. He'll fire up another three. That's good. It's obvious that's what their offense is going to be. They're going to try to shoot the three. Ball's inbounded to Stokes. Back to Watalas, who's back in the game. So it's back to the starting lineup. Nope, it's not. Stokes tries to save it out of bounds. Again, speeding the game up. The young players making some poor decisions. Ryan Clark back in, replacing Muncie. Ball belonged to the Shawsheen Tech Rams. Into the game for Tech. Martinez, Josiah Martinez, #1, from the only Wilmington player on the Tech roster. So Mickle, DeCoste, Quinones, Martinez, and Rizzo for the Rams. There's DeCoste. 3 is 2. Sorry, it's no good. Good rebound by Stokes. That's what they come to. They come to box. Get the ball across half court and settle down. Don't rush anything here. They really pressure the 2 threes coming out. Up there in a man. That'll be a 3 ball for Watalas. We missed. Tipped out of bounds by the Rams. Nice save by Rizzo. That was turnaround to Cost. Finds Mickle. That shot will be good. Coach Ingram's gonna have to think about what he wants to do here. Breakaway here. He's got Clark on his left. Nice play by Stokes. Ryan Clark running the floor, 21-15. Wildcats trail 6, 6:42. It's becoming an up and down game. I don't know if that's exactly what they want to do here. Rizzo scores an easy bucket. And they're going to call the blocking foul there on Mickle. He'll throw up his arms, but I don't know how he can throw up his arms to the hair like that. Yeah, you block. You got to give him room. He's got to have his space there. 23-15, and that is the first team foul. DeCosta is replaced by Ryan Smith of the Shawsheen Tech. So for the Wildcats, we have Anderson with the ball. Stokes 5, Watala is 14. Clark 11, and Palmerino 3. Drive up and good. Looking for the foul, they don't get it. Again, they're breaking the press really easy. That'll be close. That'll be a back court. Because he was in the front court, tipped it to himself in the back court. Good break for the Wildcats. Stokes will inbound the ball. 23-17, a 6-point deficit. Palmerino back out to Stokes. Reset for Anthony up top. He'll shoot a long 3. It's good. Stephen Anthony from NBA range. 6:04, 23-20, cuts the lead back to 3. Don't foul here. Nice play. Good up fake and misses the shot. That'll be tipped out of bounds. Wilmington basketball. Rizzo had an easy look with a good up fake, but forced that ball over too hard, and Shawsheen will go back into the press, trying to speed Wilmington up and turn them over. This press is really more turnoverville than speed it up. Up to Anthony. Anthony gets rocked and fouled hard. Right across the half-court line. That foul will be on number 5, Ryan Smith. Take it down hard. Stokes to Anthony, the 2 seniors. And Shawsheen's going to the man. Anthony, long 3 will be missed. Rebound. Tech rebounds, they'll force it back out. Quinones, nice play by Clark there to knock it out of bounds. Again, hands up, springing, make the play. Ryan Clark, nice play, junior Ryan Clark in the game. Come back from a bit of an injury layoff. They'll find Mickle to Quinones, the 2 captains. Quinones out in here into the corner to Smith. Long 3 is missed, and again, got to get a body on Rizzo. He's killing him. Smith's shot will be missed. Rebounded by Stokes. Nice play. Finds Watala, and they'll bring it up court. Watala finds Palmerino. He throws it away. Again, speed the game up like that. For the sophomores, they got to relax here. Martinez will be replaced by Massengale. They got some good minutes from Martinez. 23-25, 18 to play, second quarter. Again, they're really forcing the action here. Massengale, shot is missed. Rebounded by Palmerino. They've missed a lot of easy bunnies, keeping the Wildcats in the game. Palmerino's pushing, takes it down. It's got Watala, finds Stokes in the court. That ball was tipped. Probably rushed his shot just a little bit. Don't want to foul there, Chris. Quinones drives, throws it to the middle. Rizzo with a little runner in the middle, misses the shot. Rebounded by Stokes. Clears, nice rebound. Stokes got in there. Rizzo's missing a few shots here lately. Watala's fine. That's Clark, excuse me. Finds Stokes, will drive. Running one-hander, will go, no good. Again, got to get back on defense. Unbalanced floor there. Quinones will settle it down. It's obvious that they want to get the ball down there. There's Massengale. His shot will be good. Balls to Watala's. Finds Anthony. 25-24, 25 to play. Anthony trying. Nice skip pass. Nice move by Clark. Again, he forces. You can't force the ball into the middle. Massengale will miss the shot. A really good play by Palmerino. They got a break here. 5-on-3. Watala finds Clark in the corner. Good! Ryan Clark from the corner. 23-25. Wilmington trails. 4:03 to play. Again, now they'll try to slow them down. Coach Bendel slowing them down. Quinones and Mickle, his all-star backcourt. Watala's poking away. Don't want to foul here. That'll call the foul. It's a tough one there. You can't give that. Watala's can't let him get penetration there. Watala's gives penetration. That forces Clark to make the foul. Quinones will go to the line with 2 shots. That's the 16th foul on the Wildcats. So from here on out, every foul committed by the Wildcats in this half will result in free throws. Reset the clock. 3:49 to play. 25-23 Cats trail. Free throw is good. One of the things I'm noticing here, Shawsheen Tech with a very senior-laden lineup shoots the free throws real well. DeCosta replaces Massengale. Quinones with the second of his shots. On a missed shot, you got a box. Free throw is good. After they made free throw, they'll set up the press. Watala's in the middle of the press. They find Anthony. Gets it to Palmerino. Palmerino's played the whole game, played a really good game. Solid ball handling. Anthony is tripped going through. Only team foul number 3. 3:40 to play. That'll be side out of bounds, side under the basket. Good idea. If they're going to give you the lane, they're going to give you the lane. Break down your man. They're in the man-to-man. Good possession here for the Wildcats. Anthony. Try to spread the floor here. They'll shoot a long 3. It's no good. Surratt will not be able to make the save. I don't know if that's the shot that Coach Ingram wants, but if it goes in, it's good. If it doesn't go in, it's bad. 24-23. Wildcats set the press up. We'll have to keep their man in front of them. Quinones will try to bring it up on man pressure by Anthony. Surratt gets beat left. They find the big guy underneath. Spins, moves, shot is up and good. Again, on the press, we're not getting back to play defense. That'll extend the lead to 6, 29-23 Wildcats. Stokes, Palmerino. They were ready for the press. They've done a good job here. Anthony tries to take the ball to the hole. Doesn't score. Got to get up and play defense here, though. Ball about Surratt. Good hustle there by Surratt. The ball bouncing around, but again, you don't get a shot there as we try to force something up, and not getting a shot's not going to help. 29-23, 3 minutes to play, first half. Shawsheen Tech looking to extend the 6-point lead. And again, on the break, Quinones shoots it up short. Anthony's going to have a break here if he hustles through. Got Watala's on the wing, back to Palmerino. The 3 ball is off back rim, rebounded by Surratt. Can't control it, controlled by Stokes. Finds Watala's. Penetrates the lane, back to Stokes, swings it out to Anthony. Wide open 3 ball, no good. Got to make that shot when you're open. Oh, stolen away by Watala's. Nice defensive play. He'll slide back, 3 ball, corner, good! Evan Watala's does the whole thing there all by himself. 29-26. Wildcats trail 2:27. Coach Ingram calls timeout. Very, very fast-paced game. Here the Wildcats are involved in 16 fouls, so the next foul by the Cats will result in free throws for Shawsheen. And the Rams have been very effective when they got into the free throw line. So reset here. The Rams with a 29-26 lead. It's been a hectic pace, and I think that's probably what Coach Ingram was trying to implement. The only problem with going fast they've had now is they've had a lot of easy baskets, a lot of easy looks down in the paint on the low block, especially for the likes of Massengale and Rizzo. So it'll be very important here as we wind down the next 2:27 to try to keep the game close. The idea for the Wildcats will be to keep the game close. I think for Coach Bendel, the idea for the Tech is going to be to try to, we've got to don't force any shots, make good shots, and we keep them moving and get back on defense quick. Looks like they're going to shoot the 3 ball. Come back out, it'll be Rams ball. And he'll continue to put the pressure on. So man pressure in the backcourt. Surratt, Watala, Palmerino, Stokes, and Anthony. They break press. Find Rizzo in the corner. Rizzo will drive the lane, miss the shot, tip back out. Stokes with the rebound. He'll get it to his point guard Palmerino, will bring it up court. Kevin Palmerino's been a really effective game in the backcourt with Anthony. There's Stokes open for the 3 ball. No good. Rebounded. Oh, that was interesting play. Rebounded by Quinones, who throws it, tries to knock it off the back. The cost layup will be missed. Rebounded by Stokes, and he gets pushed from behind. It'll be interesting to see how they call the game in the second half. It's gotten a little out of hand. Surratt gets bumped, and they'll reset. Talis, nope. Tries to force it to Stokes. And that's got to be a foul. Got to be a foul. You swipe down like that. What are you putting your hands behind your back for? Rizzo, you swipe down, and that's going to be a foul all day. Everything, he's shaking his head. Got to go straight up. Stokes draws the foul. Team foul number 4. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Wildcats trail 29-26. 29-26, 1:44 to play in this first half. Stokes' free throw is good. Cut the lead to 2. Chance to cut the lead to 1. Be a very interesting 1:44 here for the Cats. See if they can play good, solid defense and keep this game within a nice, easy range or with the lead. Second shot for Stokes is good. Those 2 free throws make the score 29-28 Rams. That's a nice push off there. And you can't let him go by us, right? You just can't let him get space on you if you're going to press. They're going to call a foul there. Again, if you're going to press defensively, you can't let your man beat them. Mickle did a really good job getting past Surratt there, and then Surratt commits the foul. It'll be a 1-on-1. Fouls on Rizzo. Team fouls 7. 1:33 to play. Wildcats with a 1-point deficit. It's going to have an Aiden McGrath sighting. He'll come in for Surratt. Surratt, I'm not sure how many fouls. They don't put the fouls up on the scoreboard, so I'll have to get that at halftime from down the scorebook. Rizzo's first 1-on-1 shot is true. Again, the Rams have made the free throws when they've had to. 1:33. Rizzo's second free throw coming. Shot is also good. Presses on. Try to trap. Wildcats have been very well schooled here. Towles will get it to McGrath. McGrath back to Palmerino. Slow, settle, get the shot you want. Still a long 3 for Watales is no good. Rebound, McGrath hustles in, tips it around, doesn't control the rebound, controlled by Quinones, and he'll look to push. Nice play. Anthony with a nice play. A bad offensive play there by number 5 Ryan Smith, but Anthony makes a good play. Anthony's going to try to break his man off the dribble. Step back 3 is in front of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Rizzo, and we'll push again. And we're under a minute to play. 31-28, the Rams lead. And he's pushing off all night. Coach is not happy. They're going to call the offensive foul there. Wrong guy there, 5, Ryan Smith. Mickle's getting away. Every time he comes up court, he's pushing up and up and up. But again, if you're going to... He's got the size and strength advantage. Take advantage of that. So we're at team foul number 5, so we're not shooting yet. 49 seconds to play. Could be 2 for 1. Most likely about 5 shots. The hectic pace of this game is gone. Long pass McGrath catches. Gets trapped. Finds Anthony. He'll look. He's got Stokes open for the 3 ball. It's short. A little bit fatigued there. 36 seconds to play. 31-28. Wildcats trail by 3. This will be a 1-shot. Going to run clock a little bit. Rizzo, who's been a workhorse here for them this half. Their size. Long 3 balls. Good. 15, Mark Giordano. Not the shot that Wildcats wanted to give up. 13 seconds to play. Stokes. It's good. 8 seconds. The clock will run. You got to press. Don't let him get past you. Don't foul. Don't let him get past you. He'll throw up a running one-hander. It'll be off court. No good. Rebounded by McGrath. That'll end the half. That shot will not count. So we end the half. Wildcats 30. Shawsheen Rams 34. So 34-30. Wildcats trail. We'll go into halftime. We'll see you back after this message.
WCTV's coverage of Wildcats sports this winter season is sponsored by Analog Devices, proudly supporting the Wilmington community for over 40 years.
Welcome back to the Shawsheen Tech Gymnasium for this MIAA Division II North matchup between the Shawsheen Tech Rams and your Wilmington Wildcats. As we begin the second half of tonight's action, the Rams lead 34-30 as we reset the clock on the half. And we look back in that first half, I think Coach Ingram's idea was to try to speed them up and get to take a little wild shots. It has been effective. The Wildcats made a couple threes to keep themselves in the game. Objective here in the second half is going to be to stop the interior play of Rizzo, who has really dominated, and Massengale. Although they have hit some threes. Mickle, who is the player of the year in his conference, has played relatively well. But again, it's going to be up to the Wildcat defense to box out, get rebounds, and not force too many bad shots. Try not to speed their game up. But again, as you're trying to speed the other team up, you tend to play fast as well. So as we get ready for the second half action, possession hour belongs to the home team, Shawsheen Rams. Like I said, the winner of tonight's game will move on to play Hamilton-Wenham. Date and time to be determined. If the Tech wins, they'll play here at home, and if the Wildcats win, they'll play at Hamilton-Wenham, which is where we played last year in a playoff game. So let's reset. We got Stokes, Watales, Surratt, Palmerino, and Anthony. And it's going to be Rizzo, Quinones, Mickle, DeCoste, and Massengale. Wilmington comes back out in a man-to-man. They'll go down low to Massengale. He'll throw the little run hand up, no good. Rebound it and dropped out of bounds. Rebound slipped out of Anthony's hands, but knocked out of bounds by Massengale. 23, Jalen Massengale. Again, they're going to press, and it seems to be the idea. Watalis breaks the press. He'll go right to the hole, up and under, and misses the layup. That'll be a foul there. Again, not a foul. Foul 90 feet from the basket. It's not going to be any good there. Foul's going to be on Surratt. Might be his third team. I did not get that. Team foul number 1. When we took again in their man press, whereas Tech is into more of a trapping press. Mickle finds DeCoste. Slide back out to Mickle. DeCoste on the left wing 3. It's good. First shot of the game. First shot of the half is good. 37-30. Again, the Wildcats in a tenuous spot here. As it's going to just keep this game close. Watalis finds Palmerino, who drives the lane, throws the lefty run-hander up. No good. Rebounded by Massengale. Gets it to Mickle. Anthony goes for the steal and does not get it. They get it, and they'll reset. Okay, Wilmington calm it down. Cornota's a smart player. Sets up their offense. Mickle drives, throws it to DeCoste. That shot is good. 39-30. 5 straight points here for the Rams. And again, Anthony tries to take it to the hole, doesn't get the call. Still gonna have to get up. That shot is missed by Massengale. Good play by Palmerino not to foul and slow it down. It's getting a little rough. Palmerino going one-hander, good. Again, if they're going to give you the lane, you got to take it, and that'll be a timeout for Wildcats. He's going to have to try to settle everybody down. So Kevin Palmerino, the junior, takes the ball late to the court, throws it to the left-hander, and it's good. Reset the clock. Coach Ingram's not happy with the officiating. I don't think that's at the present time, as he thinks they're getting a hell of a hacked inside. 39-32. Cats trail. 6:29 to play, third quarter. Again, the Cats come in as heavy underdogs. The Tech Rams, the 13 seed, the Wildcats, the 3 seed, excuse me, the Wildcats are the 14 seed. So heavy underdogs. The Wildcats coming out a little bit better division, bigger division, playing in the Middlesex League, playing in the Middlesex League, whereas Coach Bendel's Coach Bendel's got the Tech in the CAC, and they tied for first. So he's really built a really strong, solid unit, and looking for a long run here in the tournament as well. Can't say with Dennis Ingram's time, I was probably just talking to the refs more than anything, trying to put an ear in, because you can't stop and scream and yell like you're in college. But, you know, as long as he is trying to make his point the proper way, get the calls. That's what the press is going to try to do. All right, Rams on the inbound under the basket. Wildcats in a man press. Really has just sped them up a little bit, but can't let the guy beat you. Surratt's got to try to keep him in front. Nice play. But Palmerino loses his man. And DeCoste, long 3 will be good. They're going to have to get out on him. That'll be Watalis. Going to have to get out on him. Find your man. That's the second 3 of the half for DeCoste. Ball is played by Stokes. Wildcats will reset. Tala's on the left side, right side, excuse me. Palmerino. Anthony will shoot the long 3. That'll be short. Again, here's a very big pressure, a very big spot here in the game. Tech's going to settle it down. They got a 10-point lead, 42-32, 5:49 to play. It's a crucial juncture for the Wildcats here, as they have not scored here in this half. Scored only 2 points and a half. Bad play there. Rizzo, rebound for the Wildcats. Surratt feeds Palmerino. That'll be Anthony's 3. It'll be no good. Follow his shot. I got to call a foul there on Stokes probably. Again, they had the advantage there, and Anthony firing up a long 3. That foul will be on Chris Stokes. 5:32. Cats trail by 10. And as you can see, Coach Bendel has slowed his team down offensively, trying to look for that open 3, and DeCoste hit 2. Casey DeCoste, Tewksbury native. Mickle throws the ball away. Not the play you want there. Anthony with the break, finds Stokes. He'll go up, and that shot will be missed. On the left side, another break ahead. They got Rizzo way ahead. Rizzo bobbles. Play with Talos to stop that. Knocked out of bounds. Wildcats. Ball belong to the Shawsheen Rams. 5:13 to play. 42-32. Rams lead. Need a defensive stop and an offensive possession that scores points. Out to Quinones, finds Mickle left side. Quinones again, they're going to work the man, try to find a man open. Run the big guy, run him off. They got to throw the screen a little quicker than that. This finds Massengale. Good play by Surratt, keep his body in front. Mickle finds DeCoste, try to get his third in a row. That shot is off for him, no good. I call a holding foul on Stokes. No idea what the team foul is there. So 42-32. Again, trying to play the bigger man. Stokes gets called for holding. Mickle inbound on his own basket. Canona's up top. Mickle fumbles that pass. Looked like he was ready to shoot the three. Again, now they'll spread and work. Beats Watalas to the right side. They're going to call travel, though. Took a one or two extra steps going down the lane. Travel called. Turnover on the Rams. Wildcats desperately in the basket. Stay in the game. 4:43 to play. Scored 2 points here in the half. Surratt breaks the press. Finds Watalas open. Right side three is off front rim and no good. I guess live by the three, die by the three. It's getting a little bit testy out there. The Rams break press. Quinones will slow it down. I'll tell you, I give Quinones a lot of credit. He's done a good job running the offense that Bendel wants him to run, Coach Bendel. They find that's the play they like. They like that. That was the play they had at the Garden last year. They got to Mickle or whoever it was at the free throw line. Rebounded by the Wildcats on a couple missed shots. Again, another chance to cut the 10-point lead. Talas fakes the three, drives, throws up a running one-hander, gets fouled going in. He'll shoot two here. So the sophomore, Evan Wotala, is at the line. And Andrew Muncie going to come in probably for shooter. Shot is off. Got to make your free throws. So Muncie at the scorer's table, he'll check in. Same starting lineup out there for Coach Greg Bendel's Rams. Shot is good. And they're going to bring in Muncie, and Muncie will replace Watalas. He'll sit. So reset our Wildcats will be Anthony, Stokes, Palmerino, Surratt, and Muncie. And bringing the ball below Quinones, so it's the same starting lineup for the Rams. Quinones, Mickle, DeCoste, Massengale, and Rizzo. DeCoste cuts through the lane, doesn't have the shot, feeds it back out. Their patience is really showing in this half. Free ball is short off front rim, rebounded by Palmerino. Wildcats with a 9-point deficit, looks to push. Palmerino, that dribbles off his foot. A little frustrated there. Rizzo, that'll be Quinones, nice play. Mickle finds his better mate, his backcourt mate, Quinones, his captain made for a 2-point on the break. Wildcats to break the press. Stokes left side. Take it right, throws it up hard. Muncie does not get the rebound. It's a trouble spot here for the Wildcats. They're getting a little bit out of control. Mickle step back, not shoot it. Feeds it all the way over here to DeCoste. Ball fake into the lane, back to Mickle. And they'll settle it out. 3:05 to play, 11-point lead. DeCoste from the right side, no good. Rebounded by Massengale over the smaller player. Frustrated Wilmington here. Anthony at the free throw line. Shot is long, rebounded by Muncie. Picks it back up, puts it back in. Nice play, Andrew Muncie. Stop a little drought there. Wildcats trail 46-35, 2:41 to play. Andrew Muncie, offensive rebound, misses the shot, gets his own rebound, puts the shot up and scores. Again, the Rams have really shown a lot of good patience here in this half. Settled themselves down. They're not playing as frantic as they were in the first half. Cats in there, man. And it's going to be a foul. Surratt. Not sure if that's his third, fourth, or fifth. But they do not announce. Again, the patience of the Rams has really has been key here. Quinones drives the lane, throws the one-hander over. It's good. Good body control. The Rams will drop back with a 13-point lead, 48-35. Surratt drives. He's fouling away the hole. Quinones knows he touched him, even though Rizzo blocked the shot. So Owen Surratt will go to the line shooting 2:07 to play. 48-35, Rams lead the Wildcats. Surratt's going to have to convert here and hopefully they can play a really hard, solid 2 minutes. First shot is no good. Again, got to make your free throws. Massagill replaced by Mark Giordano. And the Wildcats, same rotation out: Stokes, Surratt, Palmerino, Anthony, and Muncy. Second shot is good. Makes 1 of 2. Cuts the lead to 12, 48-36. Wildcats are going to pick up at half court now as they try to get them out of their offense as much as they can. Nice ball right to the free throw line. Find a weak side. DeCoste, long 3 is no good. Rebounded by Anthony. Just the size here has been very impactful on the offensive rebounding defensive end for the Wildcats. Stokes, ball fakes. Anthony. Palmerino reset it back up. Anthony's long 3, no good. Cold from the outside here for Stephen Anthony. Could be his final game as a senior here at Wilmington. 48-36, 1:31 to play, third quarter. Wildcats in a scoring drought. Quinones with a nice play, feeds it over here to Mickle for the 3 ball. It's no good. Rebounded by Stokes. Wildcats look a little winded here too. Stokes will push. Anthony on the right side. Surratt, take it to the hole back. Anthony gonna call the. Anthony gonna get the charge call on there as Giordano was well set and trying to force way too much. Surratt will be replaced here by Ryan Clark. Wildcats trail by 12, 48-36, 109 to play, third quarter. Scored 6 points in this quarter. Can't win basketball games scoring 6. They'll find the free throw line. Mickle, corner to Giordano. Long 3 is no good. Long rebound by DeCoste. Shoots up the little 5-footer. That's good. Shawsheen Tech dominating offensive boards third quarter. 50-36, a 14-point lead. Under 50 to play. Anthony finds Palmerino. Ryan Clark. A little too much dribbling, not enough ball movement. Muncy's shot from the 10-footer is no good. Rebounded by Rizzo. He'll look to push. Giordano's one-hander is no good. Rizzo with the rebound. Shot is missed. Rebounded by Palmerino. Under 30 seconds to play here. Third quarter. Wildcats trail 50-36. Clark. Shot clock is off. Of course, it's high school. They don't even understand what the shot clock being off means. That'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to the Wildcats, so they'll get the ball back with 10 seconds left to play. Again, no need to force that shot there for Stephen Anthony. And you're down 14. You don't want to give them another shot at the basket here. Muncy to Palmerino will count down 8 seconds. Back into Muncy down low. Turns, finds Palmerino, gets fouled going to the hole. 2.2 seconds left. I'm sure that Coach Bendel won't be happy with that foul. So, Kevin Palmerino, the junior, number 3, will go to the free throw line shooting 2. Good quarter for the Rams here. Be nice to put two points back on the board to cut this lead from 14 to 12. Shot is good by Palmerino. Kevin Palmerino, I think, has played almost the entire game. He's done a really good job in handling the ball and running their offense and helping run the offense. The whole key here is no foul, although there's 5 team fouls on Wildcats, so they won't go to the line. Don't let a long pass go here. Palmerino misses the second. Mickle will have to throw up a bomb. That will not count even if it goes. Does not count. Does not count. Made the shot from past half court off the glass. Banks are not open here at Shawsheen Tech Gym. 50-37, Wildcats trail at the end of 3. We'll be back after this.
They said I have troll teeth.
That my voice sounded like a possessed baby doll.
That no one would ever love someone as stupid as me.
That I was fat, ugly.
Disgusting.
The effect of bullying is potent.
We will no longer be the silent majority.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
We're gonna take action with the I.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness, and so are you.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action. Shawsheen Tech Rams Gym. Middle, third, actually going into the fourth quarter, Tech all over the ball. Tech leads 50-37, 13-point lead. That shot at the half from beyond half court, I think that was by Quinones, did not count. Round 1 MIAA Division 3 North Basketball Championships. Rizzo finds his way to the hole and lays it up and in. Been open all night for them. 52-37 Wildcats trail. Palmerino with Anthony will fire up the three. No good. Again, not the shot within the rhythm, within the offense you want to run. I hate to be critical of a 18-year-old high school kid, but that's not what the coach is looking for. Quinones will drive the lane, dish it off to Rizzo. Spin move, no good. Nice play by Stokes to force that. And that'll be a foul, stupid foul. Quinones not happy. I'm sure the coach's not going to be happy with that. 15-point lead, 7:25 to play. Wildcats going to have to score early and often here. So it'll be Stokes, Palmerino, Surratt, Clark, and Anthony on the floor for the Wildcats. Stokes and Anthony are the seniors. Stokes will set back for the three. That ball gets tipped by Rizzo. Rebounded by Mickle, feeds Rizzo ahead. It's starting to get a little sloppy here. Mickle will slow it down. I give credit. Shawsheen has really shown good fortitude in slowing the game down, not getting caught up in the razzle-dazzle that for like the first half. Mickle drives baseline, knocked away. Nice play by Anthony. Good defensive play. And Anthony will look to push. Again, throws it up off glass and good. So 52-39, nice. That's a better play there by Anthony. Take the ball to the rack and don't try to shoot the three. Mickle finds Quinones, who finds it back to Mickle. Again, like I said, Rams have settled down their offense. Rizzo. That'll be a foul called on Stokes. Stokes not happy with the call, but he probably bodied him up a little bit there. 6:30 to play. Rams 52. Wildcats 39. Rizzo will go to the line. Let's try to, as I look down beneath me, Coach Bendel's trying to slow his team down, calm down. Stokes will foul out or will be replaced. If that's it, that's Chris Stokes' career. If that's it for his career, Chris Stokes gave his heart and soul for the Wildcats. Had a good senior season, led his team as the captain to this spot. And it's always good to get experience playing the tournament. Shot by Rizzo is good. Jad Rizzo, a senior from Tewksbury. That shot doesn't hit anything. I don't know how that's a rebound there, unless that's the front of the rim. Massengill tries to dunk and misses, puts the next shot and misses, puts another shot and scores. 55-39, Wildcats trail. 16-point deficit, 9 points and a half for the Wildcats. Surratt, three ball, good. Timeout, Wildcats. So Surratt hits the three, 6:07 to play, 13-point game, 55-42. Like I said, 6:07 to play. You're gonna have to get back and play good hard defense for 20-30 seconds because this is what Coach Bendel's got his team doing now. It looks like Coach Ingram will talk about what are we gonna do here. Gotta play good tough defense, gotta turn it over. Can't get the second chance opportunities. We gotta convert down on our end a little bit more than we have to. Than we have been, excuse me. Like I said, we have Wildcats with two seniors on that team. Chris Stokes, 5. I think he had just fouled out. And Stephen Anthony, number 24. So maybe got 6 minutes left to play in their Wildcat basketball career. Maybe their whole competitive basketball. They have opportunities. You know, Stokes is looking at many colleges, and Stephen Anthony's going to go into one of the trades. So you might see Stephen Anthony roaming the courts of Wilmington in the adult leagues at some point. Okay, so on the floor for the Wildcats, we've got 14 Motala's, 3 Palmerino, 11 Clark, 2 Surratt, and 24 Anthony. Got Massengill, DeCoste, Rizzo, Quinones, and Mickle. Couldn't see him down there on the other end. Okay, Quinones did a really good job running the point. Mickle, they're going to play hard up front, man-to-man. Can't let him get that way to the hole. Makes the shot. Mickle takes Clark all the way to the hole, scores 57-42, 5:52 to play. Palmerino will bring the ball up. Surratt will get the ball tipped away. And Shawsheen will bring up court. Quinones, Mickle. Step back 3, no good long. Rebounded by Palmerino and look to push. Need to score points. Takes it right to the hole, lays it up, no good. Tipped up, Surratt gathers his rebound. He'll shoot the 3 ball, no good. Look good from here though. Palmerino, run-hander, miss. 2 offensive rebounds, no points to the Wildcats. Quinones has looked to push. The lob of Damasio, that's not the play the coach will want. Throw it out of bounds. Form. If you're gonna move on, you wanna play smart. 5-14. 15-point deficit. Anthony will pick the ball up eventually. Drives the hole off the glass, no good. Trying to do it all by himself. I don't know, everybody standing out there and doing nothing. That'll be a foul. We'll shoot the 1-on-1 here. Rizzo will go to the line. Rizzo's probably about 6, 7, 8 for 8. Try to jinx him here. 5:05 to play. Fouls on 24, Anthony. Shawsheen's really done a really good job second half in running their offense and staying within their own game. Wildcats have hit the drought offensively and have a lot of trouble with the size of the Rams. Shot by Rizzo is good. Rizzo's played a really, really good basketball game here tonight. A lot of low post points in the paint and hitting his free throws. That free throw will miss. Rebound by Anthony. 58-42, 16-point deficit, 5 minutes to play. Should probably count down the clock on the Wildcat season. Surratt drives and scores. Looks like he's going to go 5 out and try to drive and score. They're going to scramble press. Quinones breaks press. I have to say that the 4 senior starters for the that's DeCosta will drop that out of bounds, go Wilmington's way. The 4 senior starters for Shawsheen Tech have done a really good job here in the second half and maintaining their composure and playing the offense and defense the coach is teaching them that they want to play. That's led here to a 14-point lead. Tallis bring it across half court. See the 5 out, swings it out to Clark. Anthony. He'll back out to Palmerino's 3 ball is good. Cats cut the lead to 11, 58-47. The 5 out seems to have worked. Again, they're trying to scramble them up. Mikkel will bring across half court. DeCosta will drive. They're going to call an offensive foul. Wildcats back in the game. I got a color guy here behind me, thinks that's a charge. He must be from the Tech. That kid slid right into him. Come on. Good defensive play. Wildcats a chance to cut this to single digits. 4:14 to play, 58-47. Watala is a very young team out there on the court for the Wildcats. 2 juniors, 2 sophomores, and a senior. Surratt back to Watala as the 3 ball from the corner is going to be short. Wasn't set, didn't have his feet set on that shot. Shawsheen looked to slow it down, pace the game here. Wildcats look to try to force turnover. Massingale out deep, finds DeCosta underneath. He jumped a little early there and still scores. Nice bank off the glass. Timeout. Shawsheen Tech, 60-47, 3:45 to play. Coach Bendel probably not happy with the effort in the last 2 or 3 defensive sets. Because I don't think they noticed if they adjusted to Wilmington going to 5 out. By 5 out, they had dribble penetration to score. On the other side here, Coach Ingram will be talking to his players. You know what, here you got 3:45 to play. Play as hard as you can. Cut the lead if we can. It's a good experience for a young team. You know, continue to play hard. It's something you'll look at as you look at tape of the game. How hard did his kids play as they went down the stretch, even though the deficit might be a little more than you think to cut. So as we come out of the timeout, it'll be Wildcat ball underneath their own basket. Trailing by 13, 60-47. 3:45 to play. So each team is a 13-point deficit at the end of the quarter. 13-point deficit at fourth quarter. Again, the Wildcats win at halftime, trailing 34-30. Had a rough third quarter though, where they only scored 7 points. Outscored 16-7. As, like I said, Shawsheen's senior leadership really stepped forward. Wildcats with Coach Ingram hanging at 2 seniors, it's tough. So he's playing out here with a relatively young team. So back out on the floor, we'll have the same starting unit for the Tech. Wildcats out Palmerino, Clark, Surratt, Watalas, and Anthony. And they go back to their 5 out. Watalas drives the wing, Layup is good. Nice play again. They're making really good adjustment there offensively. Cuts the lead back to 11, 60-49, 3:35 to play. Important defensive stop here. And again, they get the ball. Their senior guard, Quinones, has done a really good job in pacing the game. Mickle is also their senior player of the year. There's Quinones. Drives back out to Mickle. Mickle will fake the three, take it right to the free throw line. Easy shot, good. You can't let him get in front of you like that. You got to keep him in and get behind, get inside. You got to keep him in front of you. You're going to get beat all the time. Back to a 13-point deficit, 3:04 to play. Watales will drive the lane. Up and under, shot will go. Again, they're getting the penetration into the lane. Maybe too little too late, but they got it. 11-point deficit, 2:53 to play. DeCoste, that'll be Massagill underneath. He'll lay it up and in. Again, Wildcats scrambling defensively. Points in the paint are going to kill you. Palmerino finds long three for Anthony, is no good. Shot is rebounded by DeCoste. He gets fouled on the floor. That'll be a one-on-one. That'll be team foul number 8. And we'll walk down the length of the court. So an opportunity to extend this to a 15-point lead with the one-on-one for number 2, Casey DeCoste, senior from Tewksbury. Like I said, they got the 4 seniors on the floor. Got the 4 seniors on the floor. It's really shown evident here in the second half as they've their experience, I think, is shown. Wilmington's youth has come out at times as well, and they lost Chris Stokes, the heart and soul of their team, to 5 personal fouls. That didn't help either. 65-51, 14-point deficit, 2:37 to play. DeCoste with another one. Shot is good. I will tell you, I give the Tech credit also. The other thing good winning teams do is they make free throws. And they've made a ton of free throws here tonight when they've had the opportunity to get those free points. Long three for Watales, not even going to hit anything but nothing. Knocked out of bounds, stepped out of bounds by Surratt. Again, this is an opportunity to see, do you play hard? How hard do you play? Run down the clock, down by 15 points. DeCoste, Quinones finds Rizzo, just steps by Clark and lays it in. 68-57, this one's just about in the books. 17-point deficit for the Wildcats. Again, they've gone 5 out effectively and penetrated, but you got to get the ball into the hole. Good job by Palmerino. Throws a little one-hander, was good. Did a good job again. There's points in the paint that really help. It's much easier than making a 3. Again, we're down 15-point deficit with 2 minutes to play, under 2. DeCoste will penetrate. Clark gets beat on the penetration and he'll foul. Again, one of the deficiencies the Wildcats have shown here in the second half, they can't keep their man in front of them. Men are beating them left, right. And if they get penetration past you, you're also going to run into your issues where, you know, he's got to run to the lane. You're either going to foul him or he's going to dish to an open player. So here's DeCoste, the senior, number 2, again from Tewksbury, with 2 shots. First one was good. Like I said, I don't have stats. We don't have a stats working for us, but I'm assuming they're probably shooting about 16 for 19 from the free throw line tonight. You know, easily in the high 80s, 85, 89%. Second free throw is good. 17-point deficit for the Wildcats as we look to run down the clock. Threat, Palmerino. Again, 5 out, should be able to give you some penetration. Long 3 for Anthony is no good. I don't think he's made a 3 for about 3 quarters. And Shawsheen will bring the ball up court and settle it in. 1:30 to play as we run down the clock on this Wilmington team. Nickel. Shawsheen Tech will advance. They'll play here at home sometime over the next 3 days, I would imagine, against Hamilton Wenham. If they can play like this against Hamilton Wenham, I think advancing is in the cards, as they've done a really good, solid job here second half. That's a turnover, 1:14 to play. Well, Wildcats trail by 70-53, and again, we'll say goodbye to our 2 seniors, number 5 Stokes, Chris Stokes, and number 24, Stephen Anthony. That'll be a carry as he got it caught up on his side. Again, the youth and the inexperience obvious here in the playoff atmosphere. Coaching will call timeout, but again, it's a learning process. This is our second year, coach's third year, second year in the tournament. Both will be first round exits, but at least we've gotten here. They worked hard all season in here and trying to put up the best fight that they can. So on the other end, the idea for Coach Ingram will be just continue to play hard. We'll look at information. We're going to get players coming, and we're going to have a whole new group of substitutions as they'll empty his bench, I would imagine. The Rams will probably leave his starters in, at least for now, run out the clock. This won't be the last home game because they're definitely going to play at home the next 3 or 4 days against Hamilton Wenham in the second round of the Division III North Tournament. I think Coach Bendel has been peaking towards this all year after a tough 7-13 season last year. They played really, really good, solid second half. Out there for the Wildcats, let's see if we can reset this for you. 12 is Will Doucette, 23 is Jimmy McCarron, 4 is Thomas Mallinson, 24 is Anthony, and 15 is Aiden McGrath. So a lot of the freshmen getting a chance at least to play in the tournament. Doucette and Mallinson are the freshmen out there. And Mickle will bring the ball up, and it's just a matter of running down the clock. 70-53, a lead for the Tech. He's still got his 5 starters in to let him run out the clock. And we'll just pull the ball out. Oh, nice play by Mallinson with the steal. They're going to call the foul on Quinota as the freshman with the steal. He'll not shoot 1-on-1 there. And Connor Burkett will replace Stephen Anthony as he'll play his last game as a Wildcat. Gets the big hug from Coach Ingram. Back-to-back years Anthony's played in this tournament. 51 seconds left to play, 70-53. The score is just about, like I said, running down the clock and looking forward to next year with these young players who will all be back. Mallinson to Doucette. Aiden McGrath with the dribble penetration. Shot is no good. Mickle with the rebound. But a 5-second differential shot clock, game clock. The Tech does not need to shoot. 70-53 as we wind down our season. Looking forward to seeing everybody on Thursday night up in Pentucket for the girls basketball second round game between your 8th ranked Wilmington Wildcats and I guess the number 1 ranked Pentucket girls basketball team. Sachems. I'm not a K-Band guy, that's my problem. I only know the Middlesex League. So the clock will run out on the shot clock and he's going to bring a sub in, 1 or 2 subs in and take his seniors out. The 2. He takes, Rizzo played a really good game. And Mickle also, like I said, I think if I had to look at this, Rizzo MVP of the game. And I think Quinona's 11, even though he didn't score a lot of points. Mallinson's 3 ball is good. Freshman with his first 3 at the buzzer. Wildcats will lose this one 70-56, but Mr. Mallinson with a 3 ball at the end of the game. We thank you for joining us tonight here at Division III State Championship playoff game. Looking forward to seeing everybody again Thursday night. Actually, Wednesday night we have a hockey game, and then Thursday night. So get out and cheer on your teams. For now, this is Jim Boyle. For Chris Neville and Adam Dusenberry, we'll see you next time.